What's up everyone? Today I want to go over an advanced kettlebell workout with you all. All of these movements are very effective total body movements, and they are going to be a little bit more advanced. So pick a weight that you can get through all of the sets and reps with. All right, so our first movement is going to be a double Russian kettlebell swing. So that means you have kettlebells in both hands. Kettlebells are going to go between the legs with the chest up, and then you are going to use the hips and the glutes to pop those kettlebells back up to shoulder level. Like I've talked about before in my other kettlebell videos, you do not want to raise the kettlebells with your arms and your shoulders. You want to use your glutes, your hamstrings to pop that kettlebell up to shoulder height. 2 kettlebells is going to add a bit more of a challenge. It's definitely more work on your core, on your posterior chain. You really want to keep that good posture, chest up, hip hinge, and then send those kettlebells up. The next movement is going to be a lateral lunge, kettlebells in both hands. You're going to lunge out, kettlebells on either side of the foot. As you come back, you're going to clean the kettlebells to your shoulder and press them overhead. This is a compound movement. So you're going to do a nice lateral lunge, making sure that your toe and your knee are in line, pointing straight ahead. You're going to sit back into the hip of the leg that you're lunging into. Kettlebells are on either side of the foot. As you push off that leg to come back to center, you're going to clean the kettlebells, and then you are going to press them overhead. The third movement we have are kettlebell thrusters, and most of you guys should know thrusters are a super tough compound movement. We're adding 2 kettlebells here. So you're going to take them from the floor, you can squat, clean them, and then you are going to, as you come up out of your squat, press them overhead. This is a total body movement. You're using glutes, you're using quads, hamstrings, a lot of core to stabilize. So once you've gotten them into that front rack position and you're in the squat, you're going to press them overhead. As you come back down into the squat, they come back to the front rack position, go into your squat, again, coming up and pressing. You want to make sure with this movement that your chest is up, your core is tight, you're able to sit back into your heels as you squat. And then as you're pressing, you really want to tighten up that core and press with your legs over your head. Our fourth and final movement is going to be a single leg, stiff leg deadlift. Holding the kettlebells in each hand, you're going to do your single leg, stiff leg deadlift. So kettlebells go towards the floor. Once they've touched or gotten close, then you're going to row. So you pull those kettlebells, squeezing your back together, let them out, and stand back up. That's 1 rep. Okay, so you're getting that hamstring and glute work as you do that stiff leg deadlift. It's okay to have a slight bend in the knee. It depends on your flexibility. But you really want to make sure that you feel all of the tension in your hamstring and in your glute. So you're going to do that stiff leg deadlift, then you're going to row, squeezing your back. Your back should be nice and flat, and then you stand straight again. I don't want to see any rounding, okay? The first movement should be hip hinge, hips go back. Back is nice and flat, just like this. And then come back up with each rep. 3 sets of 10 reps on each leg with that movement. Your options are, you could do 3 sets with the reps of each movement with a rest in between. Or you could combine the movement, so you do 1 set of movement 1, then 1 set of movement 2, then 1 set of movement 3 and 4, then you get your rest and you go back through the 3 sets. It's up to you on how you want to put them together. I suggest one day out of the week doing the sets, all 3 sets, then moving on to the next movement and doing it that way. And then the other day of the week, combining them. So 1 set of the first one, then the 1 set of the second one, and so on and so forth, and mixing it up that way. All right, thanks for watching. That was my advanced kettlebell workout. I hope you guys give it a try. Let me know what you think.